Hey friends, I wanted to pop in and share a little bit more about the hip surgery I just underwent because I've received so many kind messages and questions about what happened, why it happened, and how I'm doing. Some of you may not know this, but I actually had this same surgery on my right hip back in 2010, and at the time I was diagnosed with a hip impingement and labrum tear, and I did have wonderful success with that procedure 15 years ago. Fast forward to about 2 years ago, I started noticing some similar pain creeping in on my left side. It wasn't constant at first, but over time it became more noticeable, and eventually I got an MRI and it confirmed what we had all suspected. I have the same issue on the left side, the impingement and the labrum tear. And if you're not familiar with those terms, here's a quick explanation. Think of this as your hip socket, and the labrum is a ring of cartilage that lines the hip socket and it cushions and stabilizes the joint. An impingement happens when there is an abnormal bone growth within the hip socket, on the pelvis, or within the femoral head. So that could cause the bones to rub together over time. That can cause friction and lead to labrum tears and pain. So my doctor believes that these abnormal bone growths most likely developed back in my teenage years as a young dancer, where my hips were still growing and I was training intensely. That combination probably led to changes within the bone shape that set me up for these issues later in life. So 2 weeks ago, I had arthroscopic hip surgery to repair the tear and address the impingement by carefully shaving down some of the excess bone and suturing up the labrum. I'm on crutches now, healing and taking it one slow step at a time. I'm sharing this because so many of you have reached out with care and curiosity, and I so appreciate your warmth. I also know that there's a lot of dancers, movers, and active people who experience hip issues like this, so hopefully being transparent about my journey can help somebody else feel less alone or get some clarity within their own symptoms. Thank you all for your love and support as I navigate this healing season. I will keep you posted on my recovery, and I love you all.